Good morning, class. Today I'm going to be discussing how pesticides is affecting the agriculture industry. Pesticides have been increasing over the years due to the fact that agriculture is needed for the fast-growing rate of the world population. This being said, pesticides are chemically made to fight off against pests, such as insects that affect the quality of fruit or vegetable that is being grown in farms. Today I'll be discussing three main reasons as to why pesticides are causing a huge problem in the agriculture industry. First, I'll start off by discussing how it affects us as humans and animals alike, and how it also affects the environment and the produce consumption. To start off, I'll be discussing how pesticides affect us humans and animals alike. According to the newspaper titled "Health of Ourselves and the Planet Should Be Priority," Cheltenham Activist Network explains how pesticides have been affecting humans and animals alike. Various chemicals are harmful, such as glyphosate, in which the chemical, if swallowed, can have serious harmful effects in the organs, and this, however, can cause even more damage to animals. This being said, animals are exposed to these chemicals since some of them are surrounded by agricultural sites. The pesticides kill insects, which are then eaten by other larger animals. This causes these animals to have serious reactions and even die from the chemicals that are consumed by the small critters. Not only does it affect ground animals, but it could also affect aquatic life. It is important to recognize that these chemicals are very harmful due to many of them being extremely toxic, and some of them are labeled as carcinogenic. This means that it can cause cancer, leading to more health risks and death. The protection of us humans and animals is a priority due to the fact that many of these animals contribute to the environment. Secondly, I'll be discussing how pesticides affect the environment. In an article titled "Experts Want Climate Change Campaigns to Include Agriculture," it states that using pesticides puts a lot of pressure on the environment, and it's tied with the factor of climate change. The heavy use of pesticides is related to the mass of natural replacement of forests with the crop monoculture. It puts a threat on the ecosystem that live in the environment and even the soil. Since once contaminated with pesticides, the chemicals can't be easily removed. The idea of pesticides receding in land can also be said for water sources. The chemicals can easily get into the water system, affecting our drinking water and even killing aquatic life such as fish. These chemicals can last a long time in soil and in water. Due to this, it's better to not use pesticides as it can only affect our water supply. Lastly, I'll be discussing how pesticides affect the produce consumption. In the article titled "Correlation Between Soil Health and Consumer Health," points out the fact that a lot of pesticide residue is being found in the produce that we eat. This is because of excessive use of these chemicals that stay in the soil and groundwater. When fruits or vegetables are processed, many residues of pesticides stay on the surface, and without proper washing they are consumed, causing major health risks. Regarding the article, it is safe to say that farmers should be aware. This is because due to the fact that they're in control, they should only use the right amount of pesticides instead of using an excessive amount. By limiting the use of pesticides in large quantities, fruit and vegetables will be safer to eat without an abundance of pesticide residue. Although boosting production for quality produce and for the consumption of people, it is better to be aware. The demands for better regulations among consumers can increase the change in pesticides used in agriculture. Today I talked about three main reasons as to how pesticides are causing a huge problem in the agriculture industry. The way pesticides affect humans and animals, the environment, and the produce consumption is very important to acknowledge. The need for more agricultural produce is needed to sustain the growing rate of the world population. Although it would be much safer if there were more safer methods or solutions instead of using harmful pesticides. Thank you for listening.